At the entrance of the company building, Lucy Anderson, Ethan's ex-girlfriend, knelt under the scorching sun for 6 hours holding a "Let's get back together" sign. All eyes turned to me with pity, since Ethan was my fiancé. When I saw Ethan storm downstairs toward his ex with bloodshot eyes, my heart turned cold. The Ethan who descended ended up berating Lucy publicly for half an hour, instantly becoming office legend. I should have stopped him earlier. Lucy had been kneeling with that sign and a megaphone looping, "Ethan, we were each other's first love. Please give me another chance. Let's not leave our youth with regrets." Through the floor-to-ceiling windows, Ethan glared at the pale-faced woman swaying dangerously under the midday sun. "She'll get heat stroke," I murmured, noting Lucy's cracked lips and ghostly complexion. Ethan shot me a venomous look. "She's trying to steal your man and you're worried about her health?" I rubbed my nose awkwardly. "Just don't want her collapsing and suing you." Opening Twitter, I found the spectacle already trending at #1. Comments flooded in, "If a girl did this for me, I'd marry her instantly." Ethan's jaw tightened as he watched Lucy finally crumple to the pavement. His eyes reddened. "Damn it!" He bolted for the elevators. I chased after him, colleagues' pitying stares burning my back. Someone tried to console me near the elevator. "Don't." I cut them off, slamming the call button. As the doors closed, I caught their whispers. "Poor Bella worked years building Harper Industries with Ethan, now some ex reaps the rewards. Who can resist a first love's plea?" The elevator opened to a parted crowd. People cheered me on as I sprinted outside. There stood Ethan trembling before Lucy, who'd finally lowered her sign. "You came." Lucy rasped through tears, hands clasped prayerfully. "I knew you still cared." I froze mid-step, watching Ethan inhale sharply. "Too late. Care my ass." His roar silenced the phone-wielding crowd. I facepalmed. Lucy gaped like a suffocating goldfish. "But we were," she stammered, her sunburned, sickly beauty act crumbling. "You dumped me." Ethan jabbed a finger. 6 years. I'm getting married. What's your game? Can't stand seeing me happy?" Lucy crawled toward him. "I just want closure for our first love." "First love?" Ethan recoiled. "I was your 5th boyfriend. Now I'm CEO. You want your practice round back?" The crowd gasped. Lucy blanched. She never thought he knew. My chest tightened watching them. I'd actually known about Lucy's plans days prior. That night, while Ethan cooked me late-night pancakes, his phone rang. Unknown number. He'd muttered, thumb hovering over decline. "Answer it," I'd said. "Might be important." The moment he put it on speaker, a tearful voice pleaded, "Ethan? It's me. I've missed you these 6 years. Can we meet?" I raised an eyebrow, panicking. Ethan snarled, "Busy," and hung up. "Oh, you still can't get over me after 6 years?" I sneered, staring at Ethan, trying to detect any guilt in his expression. But the man only looked nervous. Nothing else. "Lucy is just crazy. Don't mind her." He grabbed my hand and crouched at my feet like a pitiful puppy afraid I'd abandon him. "Crazy or your ex?" Ethan sighed. "Ex." Raising 4 fingers, he swore solemnly. "Bella, I've cut all ties with Lucy. She betrayed me back then. I'd never see her again." For an entire hour, he pressed my palm against his cheek while recounting his past misery and how I'd saved him. My eyes drifted to the couple across the street. This needed to end. Lucy had been bombarding Ethan's phone all week with calls and texts. He kept ignoring them, refusing my help. "Stay away from that psycho. She might hurt you," he'd warned. Now Ethan was shouting at her in public, "Want me to call the other guys you dated? Let's see which one you consider your real first love." Gasps erupted from bystanders. "She's a total player," someone muttered. No wonder he won't take her back. Others weren't convinced. If she's begging on her knees, she must really care. But him airing dirty laundry? Both seemed toxic. I rushed forward as Ethan pulled out his phone. Don't. This could get messy. Lucy scrambled over, clutching his arm. Who lied to you about me? Her grip tightened when Ethan tried shaking her off. Bella, your fiancé's being harassed. Ethan yelped dramatically, turning every head toward me. I glared at him before prying Lucy's fingers loose. Ms. Anderson, kindly stop accosting my fiancé. Was it you? Lucy shrieked, her voice piercing. You home-wrecking bitch. Her wrist cracked under my grip. Ow. Ethan. Help. She's hurting me. Ethan retreated a step. I don't hit women, but my fiancé does. She's really good at it. The idiot actually sounded proud. Can you believe this? Folks? What grown man hides behind his girlfriend? After my death stare made him cower, I released Lucy. We're getting married. Whatever history you two had, this disrespect stops now. Even through tears. Lucy's porcelain skin and red-rimmed eyes were striking. Too bad I wasn't moved. You stole him. She spat. He'd never treat me like this before. Ethan exploded. We broke up 6 years ago when you dumped me for that rich guy. Need me to replay your exact words about my pathetic bank account? Lucy turned to me. Venomous. He'll see through your schemes. Our love will. Love? Ethan cut in, trembling with rage. I'd sooner fall for your mother than you. Get a brain scan, your delusions are giving you main character syndrome. How's that inflated ego fitting through doors? I don't insult women. But you're not human. Your face could stop bullets. At least that's useful. Ugly on the outside and scheming on the inside. Back then you thought I was poor. Now that I've made it you come crawling back? What? You think I run a recycling center? Even trash collectors wouldn't take your non-recyclable ass. Ethan started ranting non-stop, verbally assaulting Lucy until she collapsed in a dead faint. The crowd watching froze. Everyone knew this guy had a sharp tongue, but the machine gun speed and crystal-clear enunciation left people stunned. A girl nearby gaped at her phone before muttering, "Did he just outpace that famous TV host?" Rubbing my temples as Lucy went down. I cursed myself for not stopping Ethan from confronting her. The summer pavement still radiated heat despite the setting sun. Worried she'd get third-degree burns. I called for Ethan to help move her while dialing 120. Ethan made a face. She's a master manipulator. Who knows if she's faking it? He only moved when I shot him a death glare, reluctantly helping carry Lucy to shaded concrete. The crowd sprang into action, some calling ambulances, others offering cooling patches. 6 hours in this heat? Could be heat stroke. Someone worried. My stomach dropped. Pulling Ethan aside. I said, "I'll ride with her. Handle the office then meet me." Ethan's jaw tightened but he squeezed my hand. "Don't worry." Paramedics arrived swiftly. After checking vitals, they pulled us aside stone-faced. Medically, she's fine. Exhaustion maybe. Their meaningful glance said everything. Lucy's Oscar-worthy performance left them trapped between ethics and billing responsibility. Sighing, I insisted on full testing. With live streams already circulating, ignoring this would be PR suicide. Ethan gritted his teeth, nodding approval. Lucy woke the moment we reached hospital gates. Hissing, "You'll never replace me in Ethan's heart." I rolled my eyes, directing nurses to drag her through scans while handling paperwork. Skipping tests? I deadpanned as she panicked. 2 petite but Hulk-strong nurses muscled her toward MRI. "This is kidnapping," Lucy shrieked, drawing stairs. I intercepted concerned visitors, showing live-stream footage of her faint. Heat exhaustion, I explained. The crowd turned on her when comparing the delicate damsel in the videos to the current banshee. Scared of tests? Fake fainting much? Someone jeered. Forced into compliance. Lucy endured every scan. Ethan arrived as results trickled in, perfect health markers putting my stress-induced migraines to shame. Spotting Ethan in the waiting room, Lucy tearfully lunged. I knew you cared. He vaulted behind me like dodging grenades. Had she been sprinting, she'd have face-planted into concrete. The attack missed, leaving her visibly confused and disbelieving. Yes. I was genuinely worried. Ethan's icy voice rang out from behind me. Lucy's eyes lit up with hope as she turned toward Ethan. I was afraid you'd fake an illness to scam me, or spread lies in front of Bella to sabotage our relationship and make me lose my partner. Ethan always managed to deliver such childish, tactless remarks with his signature frosty demeanor. What partner? I interjected. Ethan, have you forgotten? You promised me years ago that I'd be your bride if you ever married. Lucy clutched her chest dramatically, tears welling up. Ethan visibly recoiled from touching her, jumping out from behind me instead. After scanning my expression, he wheeled around to confront Lucy. Don't try holding me to childhood promises. We were dumb kids. Besides, you swore to always stay by my side too until some rich playboy crooked his finger and off you went. You threw me away first, what gives you the right to demand marriage now? My brows furrowed at his outburst. Instead of being upset, Lucy brightened like she'd found an opening. I knew you still cared. You're only with this woman to punish me, aren't you? Let me explain what really happened back then. Ethan gaped, uncharacteristically speechless. Miss Anderson. I cut in. Are you addicted to home wrecking? I'm standing right here while you flirt with my fiancé. Did your poultry farm upbringing leave you incapable of basic decency? Should I enroll you in elementary ethics classes to remedy your appalling manners? Lucy blinked, unprepared for my counterattack. Ethan's transformation from silent type to sarcasm maestro hadn't happened overnight. Ethan. She insulted me. Lucy moved to grab his sleeve, but he dodged smoothly. When? You're imagining things. She called me a chicken. You said it yourself. Ethan retorted. Bella never used that word. Besides, chickens are admirable creatures, comparing you to them is an insult to poultry. He grimaced, cutting off further discussion by tugging me toward the exit. How could you do this to me? Lucy's despairing wail echoed through the sterile corridor. Glancing back, I saw the white-clad woman crumpled against the wall, hands clutching her chest, a perfect tragic heroine tableau from those old soap operas. Too bad her leading man missed the performance. Ethan practically sprinting us out of the hospital. Though clearly agitated, he prioritized reassuring me once we reached the parking lot. Bella. He began nervously. Please don't take that lunatic's words to heart. About the marriage promise. We were just kids confusing infatuation with forever. You're my past, present, and future. Only you. I cocked my head. Why would I be upset? She obviously said that to provoke me into fighting with you. I'm not stupid. His shoulders relaxed marginally. Besides, I added, flicking his cheek playfully, everyone has a past. I once vowed to marry the neighbor boy. Ethan's jaw tightened. Oh, please. I laughed. You want me to ignore your history but get jealous over mine? Don't be a hypocrite. His resigned sigh fogged the winter air. Point taken. No more empty promises, I'll prove your importance through actions. Smart man. He remembered our early days when his career slump made him withdrawn and insecure. How his silent treatments used to drive me crazy. Friends predicted my sarcastic comebacks would eventually push him away. Then something shifted. He started mirroring my snark to voice his own grievances. Our battles always ending with his surrender. Once he found his voice, there was no shutting him up, though he still softened every barb meant for me. Our circle marveled at his transformation from aloof beauty to verbal sparring partner, half-jokingly blaming me for corrupting him. Secretly, I reveled in my protégé's progress. When I'd asked how he learned so fast, he just smirked and changed the subject the one time that silver tongue stayed mercifully still. One night, I startled awake from a nightmare to find Ethan sitting by the bed scribbling in a notebook. Sneaking closer, I snatched the journal from his hands only to discover pages crammed with my daily sarcastic comebacks. Ethan flushed crimson, lunging to retrieve it as I danced out of reach. The contents kept me laughing till dawn, not just my greatest hits, but entire scripted arguments where he'd anticipated my retorts and crafted counterattacks, complete with obsessive revisions. "Look at this typo!" I howled, pointing at an inked correction. His mortified expression darkened, and we spent the night back to back. My laughter left no room for reconciliation. His progress from secret note-taking to intuitively grasping my subtext warmed me. Though the warmth proved fleeting, the Lucy Anderson scandal erupted online, a roller coaster of public sympathy shifting to outrage after Ethan's viral takedown. While the drama brought our firm unexpected visibility, the constant client inquiries grew tiresome. Netizens crowned Ethan the ultimate clapback king, but the crown slipped within days. Explosive audio clips surfaced, my hospital rant calling Lucy chicken, Ethan's vicious defense of me, and worst of all, his admission of breaking childhood marriage promises. "You swore I'd be your bride." Lucy's recorded voice trembled. "We were kids." Ethan snapped back. "Keep playing the victim, even chickens have more dignity than you." My stomach dropped. She'd recorded our entire confrontation. What I'd mistaken for emotional outbursts turned out to be strategic baiting, luring Ethan into confirming their history. The court of public opinion turned instantly. Lucy's response video dropped at dawn. There she sat, white sundress glowing, dark circles artfully contrasting her recovered complexion. 6 years I clung to his promise, she whispered, a single tear gliding down her cheek. Now he parades this gold digger while she humiliates me. The camera caught her fragile smile collapsing into gloveless sobs. "I've lost the will to live without you." The internet erupted. Our company's socials flooded with Ethan the Heartbreaker accusations and misogynistic slurs against me. Comment sections boiled over, "That slick talker was always shady. Who trash talks women like that?" Through the chaos, one truth crystallized: we'd underestimated Lucy's resolve. Her white dress martyrdom played perfectly, each frame engineered to paint us as villains in their tragic love story. The chess master had finally revealed her endgame. Those comments of hers are clearly defamatory. I suggest Lucy report it to the police. That woman's no saint either. During the live stream she acted all prim and proper, but her behind-the-scenes insults were downright filthy. How do you guys fall for such two-faced women? Don't generalize about the Anderson family. Lucy doesn't represent all of us. The company founded by these two must be shady. Tell your CEO to issue an apology, or we'll boycott you into bankruptcy. Scrolling through the hateful comments, I gritted my teeth and prepared to create burner accounts to fight these trolls. These idiots can't tell truth from lies yet dare lecture me? I'll show them what real cyberbullying looks like. Before I could launch my counterattack, Ethan snatched my tablet away. He massaged the back of my neck with mixed exasperation and amusement. "Why bother arguing with keyboard warriors? You'll just upset yourself." I glared at him, chewing my cheek. "Think I can't win?" The man blinked. "Impossible. I could spot them 10 arguments and still crush them." Snatching back my tablet, I angrily started creating alt accounts. How dare he underestimate my skills? Ethan's dead meat. Just as I finished setting up the new account, a muscular arm wrapped around my waist. With effortless strength, Ethan lifted me onto his lap, his warm chuckle vibrating against my ear. "Not doubting your skills. Just rather have you spend that energy with me than waste it on strangers." My anger deflated like a punctured balloon. I relaxed into his embrace, resting against his broad chest. What's our next move? Now calm. I realized online fights were pointless. We need damage control immediately. I've instructed legal to gather evidence against Lucy. Ethan murmured, his breath tickling my ear. Though his voice stayed steady, I sensed his suppressed frustration. Legal action's proper but too slow. I countered. The PR crisis is exploding by the hour. Competitors are piling on while Lucy's gained over 100K followers. By the time we win in court months from now, our company could be ruined. Pulling out my phone, I began contacting connections for the hospital surveillance footage. Meanwhile, Ethan logged into a long dormant QQ account, accessing a group chat named Lucy Anderson Survivors Alliance. My eyes widened at the 23 members. You're in this group? Joined 6 years ago after our breakup. He explained tonelessly. Learned she'd been dating multiple guys while calling me her first love. I was just the longest-running sucker. Though his words carried no emotion, my chest tightened at the old pain. He typed, brothers. Need your help. The dormant group erupted. A user named Logan responded first, already tearing into those idiots defending Lucy online. Can't believe people fall for her act. After a beat, he added bitterly, then again. I did too. My bad. Ethan pointed. Logan created this group. Started with 5 members. His family had money until Lucy conned him into bad investments. Lost everything. Got disowned. He's been recruiting her exes ever since. My sympathy surged as more members chimed in. Several mentioned fighting lonely battles against the online hate mob. Ethan proposed, would you consider recording testimony videos? We'll compile them to expose her pattern. Face blurred is fine if uncomfortable. The group paused. Then Logan typed, I'll go on camera. Time to show that bitch's true colors. Others followed suit, some willing to show faces. Others preferring anonymity. Planned this? I raised an eyebrow. Ethan nodded. Reached out to Logan privately when Lucy started harassing me again. We need to sue both Lucy and the worst trolls. I said. Watching new defamatory comments mushroom. Legal's documenting everything. He assured. My contact says hospitals require official requests for audio-visual records. We filed police reports. With law enforcement involved. We obtained the complete hospital footage within hours. Within 2 days, the victim group sent over their recorded videos. Their dedication showed each person appeared on camera detailing how Lucy had wronged them while presenting concrete evidence, records of her infidelity. Fabricated excuses to extort money. Armed with these materials, Ethan immediately counterattacked. Though our Twitter accounts had been exposed with minimal followers, Ethan decisively used the company's official account to post his response. I'm Ethan, the scumbag you all claim traumatized Lucy. I apologize for airing personal matters publicly, but I must ask Ms. Lucy Anderson, could you stop exploiting me alone? Correction, could you stop exploiting people altogether? Many men have suffered under your schemes. Care to hear their stories? True to form, the man hadn't uttered a single diplomatic word since finding his voice. His clarification video sounded more like a provocation than defense. Instead of addressing past history with Lucy, he directly uploaded Logan's damning testimony. Lucy, remember me? Your ex who funded your sham projects before you dumped me for Ethan? Let's revisit how you drained my savings while chasing him behind my back. Logan presented timestamped chat logs and transaction records with military precision. His video transitioned seamlessly to the next exes expose, identical patterns of manipulation. Identical evidence trails. 23 consecutive testimonies unfolded. Each a soap opera-worthy tragedy. Netizens who'd sharpened their pitchforks after Ethan's opening remarks now fumbled to sheath them. The video concluded with Bella and Ethan stating coldly, Lucy Anderson, ready to face the defendant's table? And to every keyboard warrior who cyberbullied us, prepare for lawsuits. Starting today, we're pursuing legal action against every participant in this harassment. The internet erupted. Unhinged comment 23, wait, Lucy's the villain here? She played the innocent victim so well. Truth hurts, so Ethan's claims about her 6-year-old betrayal were true? She ditched him and came crawling back now that he's successful? Panicked troll, they're actually suing? Edgelord for life, chill. They can't sue everyone. Empty threats. Besides, Lucy's voice recordings prove these two are toxic. Voice of reason, careful, their legal team looks serious. I smirked while uploading the full hospital surveillance footage. The world now saw Lucy shamelessly pursuing Ethan despite knowing Bella was his fiancée. Then faked crying when confronted. Regretful user, holy shit, I defended this two-faced schemer? Karma police, whelp. My face stings from that slap of truth. Are the lawsuits real though? Public sentiment swung violently against Lucy. Cornered with no escape plan. She watched as insiders leaked new details. Lucy had been a kept woman until her sugar daddy's wife sued to reclaim all marital assets gifted to her. Broke and desperate, she'd targeted Ethan, her prosperous ex. When Lucy finally spotted Ethan approaching her protest sign outside his office, her hope flared until Bella materialized beside him. Maybe your past devotion gave her delusions? I quipped, struggling not to laugh. Ethan grimaced. I was an idiot back then. The lawsuit notices broke Lucy. She reappeared at their office. Gaunt and twitchy, no trace of her calculated fragility. Ethan. Please. She clutched his sleeve. I'm bankrupt. That woman's suing me. You're suing me, I'm on the credit blacklist. Have mercy. He shook her off wordlessly. Swiveling to me. She begged, MS. Summers. Take him. I'll disappear forever, just drop the lawsuits. I gaped. Delusional much? You don't own him to give him away. Look, he won't even acknowledge you. Keep this up. And I'll sue you for the world title of shamelessness too. Enjoy your court summons. Ethan dragged me into the elevator mid-rant, instructing security to remove her. You're wasting too much energy on her. I'd rather have breakfast with you. Upstairs. He'd arranged an elaborate spread. Since when do I obsess over her? I protested through a mouthful of dumpling. He raised an eyebrow. Your secret Twitter account? World's greatest roast queen battling trolls till 3 a.m.? I choked. No idea what a dumpling shoved into his mouth silenced him. The legal avalanche came swiftly. Lucy and countless trolls received court summons. The apology floodgates opened online. Cyberbullies turned their rage on Lucy. But I stopped tracking her fate, the lawyers handled it. Ethan refused involvement. She's toxic. I won't risk us. I rolled my eyes. Your exes really are special. Well, I wonder if that hottie next door is as impressive. Someone's being real snarky.